How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. This is podcast episode number 5. Today I wanted to talk about the real reasons that the girlfriend and I left Cowtown. Not the short version you see in the vlogs. This is where we take deep dives into things and really unpack the subject matter and all that, all the aspects and touch points and everything. So what was really going on behind the scenes, the stress, the dead end feeling, the job situation, and the moment we realized that we needed to make a change. Leaving wasn't some dramatic overnight decision. It was something that I had been building for quite a while. So in this episode, I want to explain what Cowtown was really like, why we knew it was time to move on, and how that decision ultimately pushed us towards van life again, even though we were still doing van life at our friend's place, but we were like, you know, at their house and hanging out and stuff. We still hung out with them and all that. So let me rewind a bit and explain what it was like, what Cowtown was like when we first got there. So as you guys know, freedom and post-liberation started on December 21st of 2024. So about a year and a half almost. We're into March currently of 2026. We have made massive progress. And progress isn't linear. There could be months when it feels like nothing's happening, and then everything happens all in the span of a few days or a week. It's like we got all the vehicles handled and got our tax returns all within a matter of literally 3 or 4 days. It was amazing. Like maybe even 2 or 3 days. So, you know, we got as you guys know, my truck's in storage awaiting the new engine. The van is running great. We got rid of the dead weight Honda Accord, and my girlfriend picked up her Chevy Impala that needed a vehicle speed sensor, so the shop was able to do that, the speed sensor and the pigtail for it, as well as new tires. 2 new tires, so all 4 are new, but I've gone over that on the vlog on the main channel. So after we left my great uncle's, right, we decided to stay at our friend's place about an hour away. That was fine. At first I was fine working at the funeral home and all that, but I worked it there when we were both living at my great uncle's as well, while we were getting the van up to speed, getting ready to hit the road. And my family's always like, oh, you can do better, you need to find a career job, blah, blah, blah. Well, that's great and all, but it gets annoying when you hear that a million times. Like, I understand, yes, I like making money. Like, hello, you're preaching to the choir here. And, I have a budget, I like saving, and I like spending too, here and there. Obviously, right now, we're still running kind of lean. I mean, meaning I'm still saving. We knocked out debt and all that for the most part. All our vehicles are paid off. But I didn't I don't know. The reason the funeral home got old quick was because it's a 24-hour job. Like, you could get a call at 2 a.m. and it's just, I want a set schedule. I thrive, at least I did before when I was working retail, for the most part, compared to other things. I thrived, and if they change your schedule, they give you, it's not just like snap of the fingers. No, it's like a week in advance. Or if sometimes, yes, they'll ask, hey, can you cover a shift? But even then, they give you like an hour or two, whatever it is. Especially, if someone calls out. If someone does call out, they're supposed to call out in the morning. Like, let's say they work a closing shift, they're supposed to let the manager know ASAP, just because, so they can find a replacement for that day, but as far as staying there, van life is about freedom and being on the road and having a stable income. It's like I was applying to other jobs, was getting nowhere. Granted, this was a small town, but that's why I call it Cowtown. It's fine to visit there, but I don't think I'd want to live there full time. That's just me. I mean, I know some people there drive 45 minutes to an hour commute to work, which that's 2 hours of your life every day. I mean, even if you have a Prius or an electric car, or you get 60 miles per gallon or more, whatever, it's still your time. It doesn't matter. So where we moved, we both got better jobs with set schedules for the most part, not as sporadic. And I just like having that freedom element. That's mainly what it's about. I don't want to sit outside someone's yard, and I mean, that's fine if I have a good paying job and everything. Like, again, this is in the past, it doesn't matter now, but I'm explaining what went on and all that. So, sorry, my girlfriend's texting me. We're deciding on dinner and stuff, and I'm recording this on my phone, but I could cut this out, but I'll probably just leave it so there's minimal editing and everything. But the real reason we left Cowtown, just because there was like no jobs. I don't want to sit here and bash the town itself, because again, it's a cool tourist spot, a drive-through town, whatever you want to call it, but the jobs are elsewhere. Even if I'm a full-time content creator on the road, then that's even better. I mean, obviously that's what we're working towards, and if you guys want to support, we have the main channel and this podcast channel. So yeah, man, I mean, I've been a lot happier since leaving. That's for sure. Since, I mean, even staying at the great uncle's, living with family, that's fine and all. And I already went over this in another podcast, where I was tired of living at the grandparents' house, because not necessarily because of them, but maybe a little bit, but mainly because of their son that lives there, my uncle that's 46, and just has lived there for over 10 years, 15 years, no exaggeration. And then moving to my great uncle's, who he's 77, that was fine. Again, I don't want to say too much negative stuff, because finally just moved on from there, and my life is just continuing on. Was there good parts? Yeah, of course. And then there was other parts where people are just armchair critic naysayers and sit in the recliner all day and just mention how, oh, hey, that'll never work out, blah, 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 van life, this, truck camping, jobs, career jobs, get a pension, retirement. That's all great. That's all fine and dandy. But we're growing up here in the 2020s. This ain't the 1970s anymore. Okay? Cool. You could afford a house on a single income back in the day. That's cool. If you're born in the late 40s, 50s, if you're a boomer, that's cool. I'm not saying all boomers are hypocritical or bad. I'm just saying that's from one of the memes that I've seen or whatever. But I get it. Like, stuff back in the day was cheaper. That's just all there is to it. With the price of inflation, especially after COVID, all this stuff, it's like, but we're continuing to push forward. That's what it's all about. Got to keep on grinding and putting in the work, and that's what we're doing. I've dropped more content over on the main channel. I still plan on focusing on the podcast channel. It's just, I don't know. I'm putting most of my focus on the storytelling on the main channel. This channel is more for recaps and in-depth discussions and topics, and we're going to do monthly recaps. The next one coming up, it will be a March recap that I'll do towards the end of the month, or first couple days of April, whatever. But if you really want to see visually what the girlfriend and I are up to, then go check out the main channel. I post highlight reels, YouTube shorts, and the full-length, long-form video vlogs. So, yeah, follow me on Instagram, too, and TikTok, and all of that. But that's about it as far as leaving Cowtown. I mean, I don't know. I just want to focus on building my life. I don't want to be stagnant and be stuck and watching everyone around me build their lives. Granted, hey, I'm happy for them, that's cool, but again, I want to build mine as well, obviously with the girlfriend, and continue making it happen. It's not, you gotta participate in your own rescue in life. You gotta continue pushing towards your goals, and it doesn't matter if you fail forward. Like, figure out what doesn't work and refine your focus, refine your approach. Make it happen. You gotta just keep on at it. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment box below. I like responding to all the comments and everything. And yeah, we're just about to fix some dinner in the camper van and enjoy our night. So yeah, I'll have more updates coming to you guys. I just dropped a new vlog on the main channel today, so go check that out. You guys will see it, and subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Keep on trucking.